Hello amazing traders and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And in this video I'll be doing complete breakdown of market structure analysis on GBPJPY and how to spot the opportunity next week. If you watch this video to the end, you will not just watch what will be happen next week. I will also teach you perfect entry and exit, because knowing the right direction is not enough if you don't have perfect entry setup. Without wasting much of our time, let's go right in as soon as possible. So without wasting much of our time, as at last week, to those who watch my analysis, this was last week Friday. Market closed at this key level. This was Friday, and I said that I will not be expecting any buyer soon, that any buying opportunity will be a trap. And what happened? Market broke this neckline and market sold till Wednesday afternoon. I was even expecting that okay, maybe market will come to this key level of Fibonacci so that we can actually know what is happening, which is somewhere around here. I was expecting that okay, maybe even market, let's say market want to pull back, and the market actually came back to almost 100%, and this was as a result. So market came to this key level and market began to consolidate. But as a raw price action trader, what makes me to spot this market, that this market has massive opportunity to reverse, is simple. Let me zoom out, because I love zooming out. Now, according to the law of Elliott wave is the grandfather of chart analyst. Elliott wave research, from the principle of Elliott wave analysis, we believe that market is not random. That is, market has patterns. We have three sets of people in the market: the buyers and the sellers, and those who are watching. They are not buying, they are not selling, they are just watching the activities of the market. And since April 22nd, 2025, market has been buying, even when the higher high and higher low is not really perfect. But market has been buying consistently. And this trend line was one of the things that make me understand that this market is actually planning to buy, not sell. When market touched this key level here, this trend line began here, which was April. Then around here, the trend line could not work. But somewhere around here in June 25, market nearly touched it, but it wasn't possible. Then after that, June 25, this was June 13. Market touched this key level at June 13. Not that perfect. On June 25, on June 13, market touched this key level here. Then on June 19 again, it touches it here. And so because of this first one, second one, third one, I was so skeptical that based on that principle alone, market will not break this key level. And what happened? Immediately market reached this key level, market began to consolidate. Because if I didn't mean that market was ready to break this key level, the next thing what I was expecting market to do is to break it down extensively, then run a level of retest, then drop it massively. This is what I was expecting. But immediately market reached this key level and there was a level of consolidation. The next thing I was able to do was to go to lower time frame to understand what is happening in lower time frame. And let's go to 30 minutes. Now you can see that in 30 minutes market is making sense now. Then I discovered that the market was consolidating, and that consolidation turns to buying side. Market began to buy. And I was like, okay, if this is the case, let's say it is even manipulation. This is what I'm going to do. Then I brought out my trend line. And I drew it here. Yes, that's me for you. Because the reason why I drew my trend line somewhere around here was as a result of avoiding market manipulation. Because this candle was doing a little bit of higher low, and I plot another resistance level. Are you seeing how it seems perfect? So I was expecting that once market break this resistance level and turn it to support and break this counter trend line, which is double confluence, and that was, I was even expecting, but I knew that it was already on Thursday. Immediately that massive buy occurred, I came back to lower time frame and I plot this massive line. Though it was steep, but I knew that once market break it, I even put a level of support around here. I knew that market might want to consolidate. So what I did was that I plot my counter trend line one more time and put it somewhere around here. Yes, because immediately market was consolidating here. And I knew based on the experience that that day was on Thursday. Around what time in the evening? So around 8 p.m. in the night. So what I did was that I just exit. and that was on Thursday night. So on Thursday night, immediately I drew this counter trend line, and I discovered that it's about to break this key level. I exit, and by the time I woke up on Friday morning, what happened? This was massive sell of entire Friday. So what does this analysis have to tell you? Price action works, number one. Number two, you don't need to cram fantastic name you have heard. You don't need fantastic name do not bring profit to anybody in the market space. Forget those names and have the capacity to interpret chart. When you open your chart, go to 1 hour time frame and see what market is doing, what is happening in this market. That's number one. Who is in charge? Is it the buyer that is in charge or the seller that is in charge? You do not just click buy and sell button, because that market, okay, imagine that when this market was selling, when it reached this key level, if I knew nothing and I just put sell into this level, even if you have, except you do not over leverage, no matter how much your account is, without stop loss, market would have almost finished your account, because this is out of 100%, almost 80% reversal at this key level. Though I was expecting market to come here, my plan was that if market come to this key level, I will take profit. But immediately market reached this key level, I knew that this zone that market is about to touch, which is also a realm of resistance, has a significant meaning. And that day was already Thursday, not Tuesday. So the next thing was that, and right now, this is still 1 hour time frame. Let me go back to 4 hour time frame. And that was exactly what happened throughout last week. Market sold from Monday to Wednesday. By Thursday morning, the buyer came into the market space. And what took market 3 days, within 1 day, within a day, market nearly finish it. So which means that if you miss this trade and you're able to cut this one, that is massive. That is the benefit of patience as a trader. Your goal as a trader is not to trade every time. Your goal as a trader is to be extremely patient enough to allow market to show you its weakness so that you can take advantages of it. If you learn how to be patient with the market, you can have your own way. You can take advantage of it. That is why trading many peers do not really work out, because if you're a young trader and you're just learning trading and you have 4 or 5 peers in your board, they don't know what you are doing yet, because every market have their own different characteristics, their own different unique way of moving in the market space. And that is how last week was able to make sense, despite unable to enter the market from Monday to Wednesday evening. So now for this coming week opportunity, what am I expecting? Okay, what I'm expecting is simple. Let me delete all these ones so that I can make this chart as much as simple enough. Good. Now, since this market is still in buy mode, because this market was buying from here to here, and as a result of this resistance level, market came back. Then let me bring out my Fibonacci key level. Now, this Fibonacci, then it means that market came and respect this Fibonacci key level, which is 0.05. So the next thing I will do is to respect that also. So let me draw this support level as a confirmation of the Fibonacci. This is the confirmation of the Fibonacci that it works, or it does not work alone. You can see that this same Fibonacci is also the same 50% of this entire movement. Now, so I'll be expecting market to do something like this for perfect entry this coming week. Now, this is entry. So the first thing I will do is to, first of all, plot your support level at this key level, plot your resistance level at this key level. Then the second thing is to now, because this market can decide from here and be selling back exponentially. So I'll be extremely patient enough. This is the stage 1 for those who are afraid of sharp entry. But for those who are interested in sharp entry, well, you can enter if market come to this place. You can expect market to come to this place. Market can come to this place to come and touch here, which will serve as double bottom. Then it will be a perfect breakout structure. But market can decide just to be buying one more time, and the market can decide to buy one more time. Then the next thing is to let market break this resistance level and counter trend line, then retest back to this key level. Then at least profit one can be here. Though market have potential of breaking this, because this is not 100% Fibonacci, but because of this previous resistance level. So, but let's say profit one is here, profit one here, then profit two here. So those are the two major expectations for this week. So I'll be expecting this market either to come and test this key level before buying, or break out of this key level by Monday morning and retest. If it retests and it holds, it means that it's not a glitch, it's not an accident, it's not luck, it is strategic planning. But without it, people will think that you are gamblers. They will think that you don't know what you are doing. This is 30 minutes. So those are the two sides of the coin I have for this analysis. But the most important thing to take away from this analysis simply means that this market is buying this coming week, at least for the first few days, because it's possible that market will buy on Monday, Tuesday, maybe by Wednesday reach this key level. And since then, market can reverse back and continue sell. But at least for this coming week, as long as market break this resistance level and turn it to support, then at least profit one is coming here, while profit is two is coming. And those are the two things that I have for you guys. If you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, on your notification, subscribe, click and share. Let us grow this channel together, because together we stand, divided we fall. So this is my full breakdown on GBPJPY. So now, in terms of confluence of buying, there are two things we are waiting for that is so sure. Number one is Fibonacci key level. Fibonacci is one of the most effective indicators that works very well. Then number two, I'm expecting this support level to hold this sell, so that if this support level holds, then it simply means that it also works. Now, which is two confluence already. The third confluence I will be expecting is also this, but that one is for me alone. I do not. Now, this is another counter trend line. Let me delete this Fibonacci. Let me delete this one. Now, if all things being equal now, it means that there is high probability that this market is coming here. And that is exactly what I've been waiting for. That GBPJPY still have potential of coming here because of this guy clusters. So I'm expecting market to come from this place to this place. And how many pips are we expecting? This is 1,165 pips. 1,165 pips. That is extraordinary. Just one setup, one entry, one strategy, one pair. And with all this, you can do a lot of amazing things in the market. So 1,165 pips, that would be extraordinary. So that is all I have for you guys in GBPJPY. So let's go to the next analysis, which is US30. So this is US30 and this is 4-hour time frame. If market break this support level and turn into resistance, that will be a massive opportunity to sell side liquidity. And this is US30, and so if market can break this key level and retest, then that would be massive a setup, because at least I'll be expecting this market to come to this or anything at all. So that is it. So let's go to daily time frame. You can see now that the daily time frame, it seems that the seller are warming up to take charge of the market. But as we all know, US30 is one of the most index PA. So this is US30 and this is 4-hour time frame, and this is daily time frame. So in daily time frame, this is already selling pressure in daily bias, because this is supply zone. Everywhere these are supply zone. And now market is now here again one more time, which is the fourth demand zone. So the best thing to do is now. So this is US30 daily time frame, and if market break this support level and turn into resistance, then that will be an A setup with proper risk management for whoever wants to trade it. So if you're a beginner, I hope you understand everything I explained in this video. Thank you for watching to the end. Till I come your way again next time. Be safe.